Hey, I just finished making this wooden toy truck using my desktop CNC router. It's a perfect beginner project you can do on a Saturday afternoon and it'll make a great gift. So check out how I made it step by step and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos from the makerspace. So I'm just using a scrap piece of walnut and some wheels and pegs that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. I drew the truck up in Onshape right here and used BobCAD to program it, but you could use any 2D CAM software that you have. Right here, I'm using a neat little trick that I've picked up recently. So I use a wasteboard. It's just a scrap piece of MDF that I lay on the router bed. That way, when I cut all the way through my walnut, I won't gouge into the bed. And then this double stick tape will hold the actual truck profile in place so it doesn't move around and get gouged by the cutter, because that can happen sometimes when you're cutting all the way through. There's some other ways that you can do this. You can put some tabs on that you'll have to clean up later, but I think the double stick tape works pretty well, and it keeps me from having to do any work after the fact other than run my router around to round off the corners. So once I get it clamped in place with some toe clamps, I'll just run the program and make my profile cut, and it'll come out. Here I'm using multiple passes because the machine's not extremely rigid and the walnut is a little bit harder material. So after making several passes, vacuum up some of the chips, and it should be ready to peel off. So I used a little bit too much of the double stick tape, I think. It was a little hard to get off, but once I got it off, it came off pretty clean. So I was pretty happy with that. I'm using a little bit more of this tape here just to hold the part in place while I cut the corners with a roundover bit in my trim router. One quick little cut there, and that'll clean most everything up. All I really needed to do is some very light sanding after the fact, and it was ready to put together. So I just used some cyanoacrylate glue, super glue, to hold the pegs in place. Then pressed them in through the wheels so that there's a little bit of a gap for the wheels to be able to spin, just like you see right here. So that's how you make a wooden toy truck that's sure to be a great gift. Check out my website for some more details, links, and information, and be sure to click to subscribe to my channel on YouTube for more videos from the Makerspace.